everyone. Today we're gonna make my nut cheese. You can call it a Parmesan cheese, whatever you want to call it. I use it on salads in the mashed potato recipe that is actually on the website if you want to. It's in my recipe playlist. I'll go ahead and link that below. And I've also used it on pasta casserole, which is basically leftover pasta. And in whatever else I like. So you can alter the ingredients. Today I'm doing a full recipe where it's everything that I put in it for a full one. There are times when I don't have all of the different nuts and seeds that I like to use, so therefore it dwindles and moves around and things like that. But this is the bulk recipe that I make about once a week. Lasts me, so if I eat it throughout the whole week, about once a week, if not every other week. And yeah, so to start off with, we have cashews. This one is a mix of crushed and whole. Doesn't really matter, just raw and organic. I have a little bit of some walnuts. These are phenomenal for your brain health, and a lot of people have struggles getting walnuts in particular into their diet. Now, I definitely like to throw it in here, and I know that I'm putting some of those healthy fats in my brain. Almonds, definitely phenomenal. They help balance your pH. We have hemp seeds. This has so much protein in it. 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds have 10 grams of protein, a full spectrum of amino acids, so love this. Sunflower seeds, we're a little low on this, so it probably won't be as much of this today, but that is perfectly all right. We have a little bit of salt, some nutritional yeast, and if you want to go ahead and take a look at that, it has B2, B6, and B12, as well as B1, B3, folic acid, and zinc in it. So, boom, we love that. And a little oil. Doesn't have to be olive oil, preferably something that's organic. That's unfortunately, it's just what we have right now. So we're gonna use that. A jar to store it in. Measuring cups. To be honest, I don't use measuring cups half the time when I make this. I kind of just eyeball. 1/4 a cup of cashews. You can do it over this in case, more falls. Go ahead and just toss it in there. It's all good. By the way, half of my jars are leftover pasta sauce jar. A 1/4 cup of almonds. 1/4 cup of walnuts. 1/4 cup of hemp seeds. Sometimes I'll eat this a little bit before a workout. A while before, just to get some of those fats in, so I'm really energized. Sometimes if I'll be out all day, I'll actually eat enough of it where it's kind of almost a meal replacement. Because 2 tablespoons of this is enough in terms of on top of salads and recipes and things like that. But I have had about like half a cup before and served that as kind of a meal replacement for myself. Oh, my bad. It was a 1/3 cup I had just used, not a 1/4 cup. Now this is a 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds. Barely made it. That's all good. So, just again to reiterate, we had used a 1/2 cup for the cashews, a 1/3 cup for the almonds, walnuts, and hemp seeds, and then we used a 1/4 cup for the sunflower seeds. This is definitely a lot. Like I said, this usually lasts, depending on how frequently used, about a week to 2 weeks in this household. Alright, salt to taste. Going in with a teaspoon. Nutritional yeast, we're going in with 2 tablespoons. a little bit of oil just to kind of coat everything together. It gets on the seeds, which allows the nutritional yeast to stick to everything. Depending on what fancy blender you have, different options. We're just going to go ahead with the ice crushed. It's entirely up to you on how shredded you want to make it. I've made it before where it's extremely creamy. Not in terms of like actual liquid, but just in like it looks smooth and packs down together, and it's very fine. And I've also had it where it's more of this chunky consistency. Depends on kind of what you want to use it for. Alright, I'm back. I had to open my jar. Okay. So now we just fill up our jar. And like I said, this is a high-fat, high-protein, in terms of plant-based protein, because we have all those hemp seeds in there. And all the other nuts and seeds. Oh, we may have needed a bigger jar. So this is an entire just chunk that got smoothed together. You can see it's almost wet in that cream smooth consistency I told you about. It's like, that is a chunk of cheese right there. There you have it. That was enough nut cheese to make this much. So that's probably about 2 weeks worth, which is good. It just pop it in the fridge and it lasts that long. It's really good outside of the fridge for about 20 minutes too. It's probably my favorite. Like I said, you can put this on top of pastas, mac and cheese, inside mashed potatoes, pasta casserole, salads, whatever your heart desires. I love testing out new things that this goes with. So like I said, today we used cashews, almonds, walnuts, hemp seeds, sunflower seeds. I have done this as minimally as just cashews, hemp seeds, sunflower seeds, and the recipe is much less because there's not as many nuts and seeds in it. Again, same measurements though. And it's been just as delicious. It's been just as good adding in almonds and adding in walnuts, so feel free to play with it. My base that I don't ever change though are the cashews, hemp seeds, and sunflower seeds. However, it's totally up to you. If you remake this, please tag me at Hear My Leo Roar and at Total Wellness MBS. I would love to see my website, totalwellnessmbs.com. I will have a full blog post with all of this information. You can also find personal intuitive readings, tarot readings, spiritual talks, customized affirmations, and other spiritual tools located on that website. I also have other recipes on this channel. There's an entire playlist. I'll go ahead and link that below. It's ever growing, so feel free to subscribe to continue to watch more. Let's see, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.